I took out time to listen to Very Dark Man's unmasking of Omoyele Sowore, and in that video, Very Dark Man was saying Sowore doesn't really want to become president. That the guy is just using that his presidential aspiration to just crowdfund for money, to just go around collecting money from people to support his movement. Then probably he keeps that money for himself allegedly, and then that's how Sowore is doing a business with that his presidential aspiration. That was the first thing Very Dark Man was alleging, and then the second thing was Very Dark Man was asking Sowore that how is Sowore able to pay $60-something thousand for his child's school fees in America? That how is he able to afford it? That Sowore does not have a business. He does not have any particular thing that he's doing. Like, how are you able to afford it? So Very Dark Man was still alleging that maybe Sowore is even in bed with the government and then probably getting money from the government to do different things. Like, just alleging that Sowore is just shady with money. And when he said this thing, I just quickly said, okay, what does Sowore do for a living? And then Sowore is the president and the founder of Sahara Reporters. I went to ChatGPT and I asked ChatGPT, list the top 10 news outlets in Nigeria. List it and let's see what ChatGPT said. Now, according to ChatGPT, the top 10 biggest news outlets in Nigeria is number 1, Punch newspaper, number 2, Vanguard News, number 3, The Guardian, number 4, Channels TV. Now, number 5, Sahara Reporters. That means according to ChatGPT, when they analyze all the statistics, they are saying Sahara Reporters is the number 6 top biggest news outlet in Nigeria. Then number 7 is the Nation's newspaper. The number 8 is Daily Trust. Number 9 Leadership, and number 10 is Linda Ikeji. Take note, number 10 is Linda Ikeji, meaning Sowore is ranked above Linda Ikeji by ChatGPT. Mind you, Linda Ikeji is a billionaire. If Linda Ikeji sends her child to that school that Showore's child is attending, nobody will come out to say, how does Linda Ikeji, how is she able to afford it? But now you are saying, how is the number 6 able to afford it? So I now asked ChatGPT another question. And what was the question? I asked them, what is the revenue of these Sahara Reporters that you rank number 6? And look at what ChatGPT said. ChatGPT said, Sahara Reporters has an estimated annual revenue of $2.3 million. $2.3 million. If we're going to go by what ChatGPT is saying, what is $60,000 that Sowore is not able to afford? What is $60,000? Okay, they say some estimates suggest a broader range. They even said it's possible that it might even be $5 million to $25 million for a Nigerian company. $5 million to $25 million. And they said Sowore even has a very small team. So it's not like Sowore is paying a lot of people. It's just paying 10 to 25 employees. And they said that puts it in the category of a small to mid digital media outlet, not a large, highly profitable corporation. But $5 million is a lot of money. $5 million is a lot of money. I am sure this should explain a bit about how Sowore is able to afford some of this lifestyle. Mind you, Very Dark Man now goes on to say that Sowore does not have any business model that will allow him to be able to afford the lifestyle that he's living. Now, let's look at ChatGPT's analysis of Showore's business model. ChatGPT said, Sahara Reporters earns money from number 1, online ads. Online ads. Number 2, direct advertising and sponsored campaigns. Number 3, grants and donations. Grants and donations. Now, are these not business models for making money? Let's talk about the grants and donations that Very Dark Man was so particular about, that Sowore is using the problems of Nigeria to get grants and donations. I didn't expect that from Very Dark Man, because Very Dark Man and Sowore are in the same line of business. They're in the same line of business. They are like activists. Very Dark Man understands, should know by now that now money that they use fight crime, they use fight for people. Now money that they use run activity. When Very Dark Man was arrested some time ago, it was Sowore that brought his lawyers and did everything to release him, at least to the best of my knowledge, allegedly. And Sowore has been doing this thing for different people. I watched Showore's podcast on The Honest Bunch, and then they brought this other soldier that came out to say, that this, so after I fought for Nigeria finished, they are not giving me any pension, any grant or anything after I've retired from the military. They are not giving me anything. Sowore told the guy that we will take it up for you. Our lawyers will. Shena, thank you, they used to pay lawyers. That is where the money for the grant is. And these lawyers are not cheap. You need very solid lawyers to fight case. These grants are not cheap. These cases are not cheap. Both of them are in the same line of business, and I'm surprised that very dark man will still be like attacking Sowore that he's getting money from the problem of Nigeria. Let's even assume he's getting the money. Is he not using the money for what it is meant for? He even use that money fight for your case, for your own particular case. So what are we saying? What are we saying? The guy is using the money for what it is meant for, and he has a profitable business. Sahara Reporters is ranked number 6, the number 6 biggest outlet in Nigeria. So what are we saying, bro? I didn't even see Arise News on that list. They rank Sahara Reporters above, and they said this guy is making an estimated $2.3 million, and that is like just estimate. They said his revenue might actually be $5 million to $22 million. So what are we saying? What are we saying? How many people will risk their life the way Sowore is risking his own for money? They will arrest you, they will beat you up, they will break your leg, they will break your head. You just say na play. You just say na play. How many people will do that? I even heard of a story when Sowore was younger, that when he went to meet MK Abiola allegedly gave him money and he rejected it. If it was about money, he would have collected that money. The guy has a profitable business. Sahara Reporters is big. They are making money from everywhere. I think they even have Facebook. They have all these social media outlets that they can make money from. So trust me, like all those allegations Very Dark Man is pushing, to me, I don't fuck with it. I don't buy it. I won't lie to you. Very Dark Man was going to say maybe we keep it Sowore. Does that even make sense? Like, does that even make sense? Let's be honest to ourselves, bro. Let's be honest to ourselves. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. If Sowore is waking up to say he's calling for revolution, does this country not need revolution? Let's be honest with ourselves. Here we don't need revolution. This country, like as the country did now, you don't need revolution. He says he's using it to get money when he has a profitable business, Sahara Reporters, that is reporting on the problems of this country. So I don't buy it. What are your takes on this Very Dark Man and Sowore's issue? Do you feel like Very Dark Man was successful in unmasking Sowore, or you just feel like, you don't fuck with it? Me, I don't fuck with it, really. Finally, before I forget, let's reason this thing out. Very Dark Man is saying that Sowore is doing that, he's using his presidential aspiration to be crowdfunding for money, to be gathering money, to be getting money from people so that maybe he can live a better life for himself, or he can make money for himself. Let's even think about this thing. Let's think about it critically. How much was the money Very Dark Man posted that, okay, people who contributed for Sowore in his GoFundMe? It was about $60,000-$70,000. That is 100 million naira. That is the money Sowore is using to pay for only one of his child's school fees. So is that a profitable venture? It is not. It is not. What that means is that money is not really that important to Sowore. So he doesn't even need to run for any president do you know how expensive it is to run for president? Do you know how many planes you will enter? Do you know how many flights you will catch? Do you know how much you spend on rallies, on different things? Do you know how much you'll be spending? Even Peter Obi did crowdfunding when he was running for president. Everybody needs money to run for president. Donald Trump, when he's running, he goes to his rich friends, give me money, I beg, I don't have Elon Musk, give me money. That is how they do election. That's how they do election. And trust me, after that one, that's let's say $60,000 or $70,000 that they gave Sowore, he will still spend everything inside that election. Because even in your video, you were saying this guy traveled to Adamawa, traveled to this place, traveled to Umaya, traveled to Jos, he was traveling left, right, and center. That is money. That is money being spent. That is money being spent. Say they travel to is it abroad, travel for states. All those trips cost money. It's not free. They won't say because you are sure you will enter a plane free of charge. When you reach there, you will not spend anything. You will not stay in a hotel. You will not carry your team. You will just go alone. No, you are spending money to campaign. So it's not as if it is a profitable venture for him to like run for president and then gather money from people to keep for himself. And how much is he contributing? How much is he gathering? 100 million naira. In terms of in dollars, $70,000. That is what he has said, or $100,000. That is what will make him to be running for president every 4 years. Hi God, this shit is just funny. He needs the money to run for presidency, my brother. He needs that money. He needs it. If you run for president, you need that money. You need that money. You can become broke from running for president. Do you know what it means to campaign in 36 states, including the FCT? Only the flight ticket you will spend, your eye will clear. Only the flight ticket alone, your 10% of that money don't go, or 20%, if not that, don't go. So it's not a profitable venture to be running for president and then saying that you are running for president just to accumulate money from the general public. It's not a profitable venture as you think about it. Like the whole money that he got is what he wished to just pay for 1 year of his child's school fees. So why do you feel like that is the reason why he's doing it, to just get that money? Why? No, now. Before you will send your child to a school that is collecting something $1,000, Baba, that money will be nothing to you. That money will be nothing. And then I'm sure ChatGPT has explained to you why it is nothing to Sowore, because he has a business. He has the sixth largest news outlet in Nigeria. So what are we saying, bruh?